When it comes to beauty, it seems that it is always associated with thin, but not with fat. 2,000 years ago, in a book Calories and Corsets, Louis Foxcroft wrote about how people resorted to a variety of ways to lose weight, and some people cut their calorie intake so much that they became anorexic. Some people used corsets, resulting in various physical problems. Nowadays, due to the influence of social media, the definition of beauty in the mass media has influenced people's judgment of the ideal body, which makes people often think that thin bodies in the media are much more attractive. Have you decided to skip dinner and try to lose weight because of the conspicuous number on the scale? Have you ever been ridiculed by your peers because of your obesity since childhood? Do you subconsciously compare your body with some celebrities or models on the internet and fall into a circle of body anxiety? While praise is heaped on women who have a sharp waist-to-hip ratio and slim legs, ridicule and shame are destroying other women's confidence, robbing them of their self-esteem and leaving them mired in extreme body anxiety. As Slim Down Floss Gone says, some so-called aesthetic standards are prevailing in our current society, trying to tell women what is considered to be a good body. Under this single aesthetic system, strict body management has been defined as a healthy lifestyle. So, do you care what others say about your body? Let's see what everyone thinks about that.
Six?
Also 6.
I'd say 8.
5, but I want to be able to say more.
7 maybe?
A 7. Yeah, I think it's definitely, especially when you see a lot online, it's one of those things where it's constantly being pushed on you. Even on TikTok now, you see video after video of people sort of showing off their body.
Yes. In the moment, I wouldn't react, but when I get into like a private place, I would probably cry.
I always plan on what I'm wearing, how it looks, checking in the mirror so that it does not look chubby. My belly is the most part I'm struggling with and I'm trying to cover.
Not really.
Much worse when I was younger, yeah. When I was a teenager, probably a lot more like looking at images all the time on Instagram. Now I kind of try not to follow people on Instagram who kind of perpetuate those ideas. I try and follow people who are a bit more sort of body positive.
Yeah, a lot. When I see like pictures and stuff online and I'm like, oh, I want to look like that. But then I kind of realise like, that's dumb.
I mean, it may be wrong, but I just feel like they have a lot less discrimination. I feel like maybe it's easier for men to hide it.
I'd say so. I mean, it's that whole idea of like a plus size man versus a plus size woman. He's still funny and people still find him attractive, but then when you see a woman who's plus size, they get immediately a lot more hate, a lot more men especially jumping on it, saying that no one will date them and that kind of thing. Sort of assuming anyway that that woman would even want, you know, that kind of attention. So I think there's definitely a divide, at least between men and women, if not, you know, with further genders about body image.
Definitely, yeah. There's less of a standard for them.
Delete social media and also not only work on your body but also work on your mind and how you perceive yourself, how you talk to yourself as well.
Just remember like that you're beautiful and like your body's an ideal for someone else as well.
Try not to, it's very hard, but you've just got to work past it because otherwise it's just going to be this weight you carry with you for the rest of your life.
I'm still sort of going through that journey myself and, you know, trying to find where I'm comfortable with it, but definitely not exposing yourself to media that is going to hurt you.
The pursuit of beauty is human nature, but the advertising and fashion industry always conveys to their audience that only thin is beautiful. Mainstream aesthetics rudely associate thinness with beauty and also link it with various so-called good qualities such as success and self-discipline, and women who do not meet these conditions are unbeautiful, lazy, gluttonous, failing, and unattractive. As a result, under layers of discipline, many women have to pay attention to change the so-called failure things in their bodies and do not hesitate to hurt themselves in order to achieve their goals, and even shout the slogan of "It's better to be thin and dead than fat and living." However, beauty is not just one appearance. It should be inclusive and diverse, and beauty exists to make us feel happier, not more anxious. Turn your gaze to yourself and learn not to look for recognition of beauty from the outside, but to accept it from inside. Pursue "I feel good about myself" rather than "I should be good in the eyes of others." Focus on health, not weight. So, fat or thin is just our free choice. The body is just a container for your spirit, so please respect it instead of fighting against it.